Aston Villa are refusing to trigger the £40 million, release clause of Marcus Rashford after using him for almost half of the season. This is what happens when you outrightly tell a player that they are out of the project. Clubs will like to get them for cheap or nothing. You can't tell me that Rashford does not worth 40 million. And the way Rashford performed for them, the way Rashford played for them, I believe they should have triggered this release clause. But they know that Rashford can go back to Manchester United and nobody signs Rashford. And then they can come back and take Rashford on loan again for the rest of the season. And that is their plan. If you watch, the same thing with Sancho. Sancho is not even eagerly looking for a club. Anthony is not bothered. Look at what Real Betis are bringing. Look at the situation with Rashford. Rashford is now returning to Manchester United. Manchester United need money to buy players. And most of the times, you need to sell the players you have. A lot of football fans always want signing. They're not even thinking about the club, how they balance books. Because if Manchester United cannot sell Rashford, they cannot sell Anthony on a good price, cannot sell Sancho, because all the clubs that are coming for these players, they are almost looking as if they want this player to be given to them free of charge or on loan. And even that loan, they don't want to cover the full salary. They want to cover maybe 20%. Let Manchester United cover the rest. I'm eagerly looking forward to how Manchester United will sort out their outgoings. We are looking forward to seeing how much Manchester United will sell their player. Because if you look at Liverpool, Kwanzaa for 30-something million pounds. Imagine selling even Kelleher 80 million pounds. Rashford doesn't even have anybody that wants to buy him. Barcelona are saying that if it's either loan or nothing. Sancho, nobody. Napoli want to inquire. They ran away. They don't want to pay his wages. And Manchester United are trying to push Sancho away. He doesn't care. The same thing with Anthony. Look at Real Betis. They want to offer Manchester United chicken change because of what? So it is an interesting one. On a brighter side, Johnny Evans is now the new head of loans and pathways, like loan players that are going for loan. He served Manchester United diligently, and now they've rewarded him. He's a true red. He's everything, for Manchester United. Then finally on Brian Mbeumo, Manchester United are pushing to sign Brian Mbeumo. I feel like this deal will advance this week. I have a feeling that Manchester United will find a solution for Mbeumo this week, because we're already entering July. Pre-season will soon start. So they need to find the solution. But that is not even the real worry. The real worry is that after signing Mbeumo, Manchester United need to move some players out. Some players out for them to be able to get in, new player. Like Højlund needs to leave. They need to sell him. They need to sell Rashford. They need to sell Sancho. They need to sell Anthony. A lot of these players need to find club. But they are not doing anything. They are on a fat wage. You see the reason why whenever you hear me saying, stop supporting your club to go and sign players with the name that they are superstar. When something goes south, the club suffers heavily. Look at Sancho. How much Manchester United spent to sign Sancho? Look at the situation. So anything can go wrong. Player can come in and then be unhappy. Or something can happen in the dressing room, and that's it. Look at Lukaku at Chelsea. So I'm always in support of the club, looking for good players that can pay cheap. So if anything goes wrong, they can find solution easily. And this is the reality. But then let's see what Manchester United can be able to do. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and let's go.